Lee, it's great to catch up with you this week again. Let's dive straight into it then. Any injury concerns that we should know about after Notts County?
No, we had a few concerns after the game, obviously, with Luke coming off early and Betsy wasn't 100%. But touch wood, they're sort of fully recovered, ready to go again. We'll find out a little bit more tonight. So, yeah, we should be full strength for Sunday, all being well. So, a lot can happen between now and then with illness and training tonight, obviously. But yeah, as of now, Joe, really in a good, strong position squad wise.
In terms of squad, then you got two new additions, of course, Pip Cassidy and Tilly Phantom, because very experienced heads at tier four. What will they bring to the side?
Yeah, well, Pip's done 2 or 3 sessions with us now, maybe 4 sessions with tonight included. She's looking good, really. That experience, just technically a great defender. You know, we've always have to play against Pip, so we've seen her from the other side of things. And I remembered her from back then, and she's a very experienced player. So I think just that experience at step four is invaluable. And then Tilly, you forget she's so young because I've probably known Tilly for the last 5 years or so, but she's still young. Had great experience at step three now, was a regular week in, week out. So, she's good in the air. She's fast, she's strong, she's aggressive. And again, for her age, very experienced at step 3 and 4 now. So, yeah, really excited about the two additions, and the squad will feel the same way as well.
We'll see them, of course, hopefully this Sunday, fingers crossed. In terms of some of the positives then from Notts County, what have you been able to take from that into training and hopefully into the game then this Sunday?
Yeah, we've reflected a lot on Sunday. We met with the players on Tuesday. There's so many positives. The belief that the team has, the way they're playing together. I think the biggest thing is the team. It's looking like a team. It's not looking like a group of individuals wearing the shirts or units. It's looking like a team. Everyone pulling in the same direction. No negativity. No matter what happened, 1-0 down, you want to know. So I think the biggest thing to take away is the intensity and the belief and the way we're playing at the moment. And Sunday, take away the result. That was the biggest positive. Not many times I go away on a Sunday going, do you know what? We've got two players coming in today, a couple of injuries. Obviously, Izzy's back from being away. Betsy Moore, 100%. Lou back in, to name a few that have been in and around. Yeah, I'm excited to see if we've got the same belief in team, which we've had in training on Tuesday. Tuesday was really good as well. I'm excited to see that, to see where that is, and with adding that extra experience, that's going to be exciting. But as I said to the players, it's all well and good talking about performance, but we didn't get 3 points and we didn't get anything from that game. And I was kind of gutted for the players with what they did and showed, but we've got to get 3 points now. And it's going to be a tough ask against Coldfield away. But we've got the belief in that, and that's going to be an exciting game.
Do you feel like the team is not far from, I would you say there's been a lot of players that have come in, especially with a couple of new additions very, very recently with, let's say, with Tilly and Pip. Do you feel like the team is not far from just everything just clicking into place?
Yeah, it is. Maybe we lacked a bit of experience. Everybody that we brought in, when you look at Sinead, China, Lucy, Pip, Tilly, they're all experienced and proven step four players, and that's what the team missed a little bit is experience at step four, because a lot of these players have been in and around here, maybe in dev teams or step five, and that's a good thing, and they know what those levels are like, and they've got to step up. And some have already stepped up, some are developing and starting to step up. But yeah, these experienced players now, you're talking about 4 or 5 players. Katie Williams back training, another experienced step four player. That's huge, mate. So I think with the youth and everything else, I think you'll see a whole new tempo in training, competition. And yeah, the team's really starting to come together, and it's coming together at the right time with the run of games we've got coming up. So we're genuinely excited to play. We look forward to Sundays, and if we weren't looking for players as such. I mean, we're always looking, but there's not much movement this time of year. So we've got lucky, and we embrace that. So we're excited about that.
So in terms of then Sutton, then of course you've seen them from your experience of time at Step Four, and obviously you've looked at the how Steve Benyon plays. What sort of game are you expecting then this Sunday?
I mean, if you look on paper, we know a lot of their players, and they've got a very good squad. So I know they had a long layoff before they played Lincoln, so I don't think you can look too much into that because they'd have been a little bit rusty. And we listened to the interview and they sort of alluded to that as well. So they've got a game under their belt now, extra training. So they're going to be up for our game. They're in and around us. They'll want to pull away from teams like ourselves and that. So as we do. So I'm expecting a very tough physical game, tight game potentially. But you know what? We've had that recently, and we're proven and tested with that. So yeah, I think it'll be a very competitive and tough game, and a good opposition, one that we completely respect, and one that we know will give us a game. But yeah, we're ready for that.
And there's been certainly for the club that the away form seems to be really good this season. Been some key victories as well, and of course Sutton. It was a brilliant game at Ashby Avenue early in the season as well. Do you take some, like I say, do you take some of the comfort from when you've seen the away form and the away form's been really good for the side that you can take that and you can take 3 points into Sunday?
Yeah, yeah, away form seems to be good, but it's tough, Joe, because we look at results at the beginning of the season that went United's way and some that didn't. But when you look at the squads that were being put out, a lot of those players aren't here anymore. When you look at the starting 11 and who was on the bench and what that team looked like, this is a completely different team. Like County said, they've improved loads since they last played us. But, so have we, and they acknowledge that as well. And County was a tough game as we expected. So, yeah, it's tough to look at early form compared to now because the opposition that we're playing have changed and probably improved because everyone improves throughout the season. But so have we. We've completely changed. And what happens, Joe, is you can't underestimate when we're the third management team and before Christmas. So they're big changes. And then the amount of players that have come and gone since then, including our time a little bit, that changes as well. So it takes time to do all that. And we're doing it all as the season's going on in a competitive environment. So when you asked earlier, are we happy where the team's at? We're always looking to improve. But for the first time in the last couple of weeks, they've really looked like a team. They've really stepped forward. And I hope that continues. There's no reason why that wouldn't. There's no drop off in training. Training on Tuesday, the tempo and the intensity was fantastic. And that now needs to become the norm so that when Sunday comes, they don't know any different. They're not having to raise the game. The expectations are there in training that we expect on Sunday. So it's only a matter of time before games start going our way and 3 points start coming on the board. And why not make it this Sunday?